Good morning, beautiful. How's everybody doing today? Happy Thursday. Hope y'all doing amazing. Okay, so I feel like we need to stay in a certain place for a little while. We need to see as God sees, like see ourselves as. And when we do, he said, then we'll be whole. And there's a lot of things that impede our vision, things that block it. And I want to talk about offense. Offense is huge. And one particular aspect of offense is tricky. It's tricky. It's condemnation. It's when we're offended by our own sin. We're offended by our own failure. We're offended by our own weakness. And in Romans 8 it says, there is therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. For those who walk not according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. Okay, so this whole condemnation thing is a violation of our new nature. It's a violation of our new nature. And the Lord showed me, he said, Michelle, when you condemn yourself, it actually means, the word condemnation means to damn. To damn. You're damning yourself. He said it's like you are punching yourself in the face. You're giving yourself blows. You're saying, not worthy, unworthy, guilty. Bam, bam, bam. And I mean, think about that. That's what you're doing in the spirit realm. You're punching yourself in the face. You are causing your eyes to like swell up. Like if you're beating yourself up. And your eyes swell up, you can't see. You can't see your beauty. You can't see how he sees you. He calls you lovely. You're too offended by your own stuff. Your own sin. And when that veil ripped in the temple, it was like a big, heavy, huge, it took 300 priests to hang that thing. And they said it was like, I don't know how many inches thick. It was like a wall. That veil came down. He rent the veil of separation. And yet, what we do, we punch ourselves in the face and we try to refix that. We're resewing that veil back up of separation between us and God because of our own stuff, our own junk. He says, you're not guilty. He's declared you not guilty. He is not offended by your sin, then why are you? He knew you had sin. That's why his son was the remedy for it. Jesus is the remedy for it. His liquid love, his blood covers your sin. So I was so ashamed, felt so unworthy of all my failures. And what I was really doing, like I said, I was punching my own self in the face. So I just want to encourage you today. When you do that, you're helping the enemy. You're helping, you're blocking, you're refixing that. God, don't do it. He calls you lovely. Read Song of Songs. He calls you beautiful, even in your darkness. In your darkest place, he wants to wash your feet. He wants to come and love on you. But we push him away. We say, no, unworthy, unworthy. No. Who are you to call yourself guilty and unworthy when he's called you worthy and he's called you lovely? Just want to challenge you with that today. You're his lily of the valley. You see your flaws. It's you that see your flaws. He says, I see you pure. You see your failures. He says, I see the way you endure. You see your weakness. He goes, but I see my grace, covering you in glory, beholding my face. When you see as I see, then you'll behold my lily of the valley. You're the mate of my soul. Okay? And I know you're frustrated. If you're like me, you're frustrated because we want extreme home makeovers. Just like that show. We want it to be done in 7 days. It can be done quicker if you cooperate and you surrender and you stop agreeing with the enemy and you start believing the truth. He will do an extreme home makeover. He's done it in me. Extreme home makeover. But I'm encouraging you today, turn your face from the condemnation and receive the gift of grace. Just receive it like a waterfall. I pray like a waterfall. And when you do, you're going to fall so madly in love with him because he's washed you, made you clean, just because he loves you that much. I love you. You're amazing. Shalom.